Sun, moon, stars.
It's a dark night, 2-0. So, you see the beacon of light through that black hole? Greetings. We're going to go ahead and get into this poll. All right. Now, what I'm getting for this group of individuals is what you share in common is the way you think. However, currently, you may feel like you have nothing in common with no one on this table. And this is because you're either not aware of your rising or your moon sign, or your south node placement has a lot to do with why so many cards are currently reversed. Now, this could speak of an affair that you had in the past, or you are intertwined with the same energy. Now, what this is speaking of is two feminine signs, two masculine signs, or the same gender. And because of this reading is going to get dark. Now, because this Taurus energy fell under my chair, what this is telling me is someone is hiding something from you, Taurus. However, they may opt to say that it's reverse. And because of this, what I feel to be true in the coming months is everyone that came out on this table is going to experience some type of upheaval. Now, because so many zodiac sun signs came out during this pool, what this is telling me is this is indeed a collective reading. So what this is getting to is there's different elements and different genders that are all experiencing the same frequency. Now, you may feel like the current person that you are with is your polar opposite. However, they could be operating out of their south node. Now, for those that are not aware, your south node energy is something that you're comfortable with. And this is why I advise you to download your birth chart. Now, due to the fact of having all these reversed cards, the reversed energy is going to be on tier 1. However, what I'm going to do is explain to those that are viewing why your energy is reversed. Now, if you are a Virgo, especially if you're dealing with a Capricorn, what this is getting to is things not being equal. However, currently, what you share in common is your living situation, or if this is someone that was bound to you at birth, this is talking about them experiencing issues with their health, and or they're no longer willing to share a domain with someone that they feel they don't get along with. Now, this could be true for you also, because what I feel most of you have in common is your finances. Now, because there's two Virgo energies here, this is telling me that there's another Virgo experiencing the same thing. However, this particular Virgo has a lot of issues with past life enemies. And because of this, they could be having some difficulties with establishments currently, or this is talking about past love affairs. And because of this, all these zodiac sun signs that are currently in reverse is an indication that these are the zodiac sun signs of your past life spouses. Now, what we have here is Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. And because there's 6, what this is giving me is an imbalance. Now, you could be currently entertaining a Libra, or a Libra knows of a past life with you. And since this is the case, this Libra is actively attempting to clear their chakras and their mind. Now, what I also know to be true for a Capricorn, you also share the same energy of a binding. Now, for this particular pool, this is speaking of bindings that happen at birth. And because this is something that happened during the time of conception for some, what I'm getting is no one knew who they were bound to. And because they didn't know, they ended up experiencing the same type of tower moments that you did. Either show me what it is I need to see. Now, what I'm getting intuitively is there's definitely a relationship of convenience. However, for some, this stemmed from a one-night stand. Now, a child may or may not have been conceived. However, for those that have a child with someone, what this is talking about is you and this individual both feeling like you have to stay together. And this is because this past life energy turned into a current soul tie. And this is simply because you were no more before you encountered them. Now, this is speaking of this Capricorn energy that is in reverse to your left and for some to your right. Because this also doubles as the World card. And in reverse, it talks about a cycle not being complete. Now, for those that are interested in the behind-the-scenes energy, head on over to Sun, Moon, and Stars Intuitive here on YouTube and join Tier 1. Deuces. What is your name? What is your name? Sergisias Ietha.